Today, we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Buddhist Stories, The Better Wife, Part 1 of 4, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on August 12, 2015 in France.
Okay. Wow. This story is incredible. Okay. No, I don't know. Where is the better wife? Just a moment, I lost it. One moment. Okay, here. Yeah. Thus I have heard. This is a person named Leki Yi. I don't know what is that in Sanskrit. Thus I have heard. At one time, the Buddha was in Save country in the gold garden of Kapkodok and the Prince Kida. At that time, the king Batuna has a prime minister. His name is Leki Yi. Leki Yi, prime minister is very, very rich and has 7 sons. 6 of them already married. The last one, not yet. He was thinking to himself, the prime minister was thinking to himself, oh, I'm already too old, but there's one little son, he's not yet married. If I want to marry him off, I have to find a very, very good family daughter and beautiful as well. He loved the last son very much. And then he keep asking around, and one time one of his friends is a Brahmin, from Brahmin caste, came to him and then talking. He said to him, okay, my son, the last son, I want to marry him, but I couldn't find any worthy family. You are the one who travel all over everywhere. Could you please tell me, is there any worthy and good family? And tell me, okay? If you find someone that's really have good moral standard, nice and peaceful, harmonizing person, then please tell me. Yeah. Okay, that's no problem. I can help you. So after a while, he went all over the place. He went to another country, and he saw 500, or another 500, 500 virgin girls is plucking flowers at that time. Yeah. So he walked after them to observe them. And then when they passed by a stream, everyone, put up their trousers high and then walk over. Also take off their shoes. Yes, walk over the stream. I think I told you the story before. I'm not sure in Chinese. Any of you heard this story before? Okay, never mind. Okay. Only one girl did not do that. She walked through the stream with shoes on, with the trousers down, like usual. And then walking a little bit further, is a smaller river. Everybody will make their trousers even higher, take their shoes off and walk across the river. It's not very deep, deep enough. Only that girl still did not do it. And when they came over to a forest, everyone climbed up the trees to take the flowers high up, and then take the fruit. Only she does not do it. And when everybody go down, she asks everybody one one flower, one fruit. Also, she also have a lot, 500. She didn't have to do it. She asked 500 flower and 500 fruit from different people. Okay. And then this person came in front of her, the one who don't take the shoes off, and asked, please, miss, can I ask you a few questions? She said, yes, please. Why? He said, I saw you cross the stream. You didn't take your shoes off and you didn't put your trousers up. Everybody else did it. Why? He said, sir, because shoes are to protect your feet. Yeah. So that you don't maybe accidentally step on something sharp, or thorn or something like that and hurt yourself. Yeah. On the ground, it's still easier to see, to avoid. But under the water, it's very difficult to see anything sharp like that, dangerous like that. Also, sometimes some poisonous water snakes or some water insects. That's why I didn't take my shoes off. Logical, huh? Okay. And then he asked, and then when we passed the river, everyone put their trousers up very high so they don't get wet. Why didn't you do it? She said, oh, sir, a girl have to keep herself modest and covered as for dignity. If you keep showing all your body like that in any way, if anyone see it, it's not very dignified, discreet. So I didn't do it. Okay. And then the man continued, asked, everyone else climb up the trees to get the flowers and the fruit. Why didn't you? She said, sir, climbing the tree, there's a risk of falling down when the tree branch broke. Very dangerous. If I injured, I might make my parents worry or maybe become even handicapped. That's why I didn't. Oh, I did. I used to like fruit, I climb small trees to get these guavas when they're ripe. So the man asked, excuse me, what is your name? Where are your parents? So she said, my name is Tisali. My mother is the sister of the king. Damalatin, yeah, because she committed some crime, so she escaped to this country and married my father, and so I'm born. And your parents are still here? Yes, yes, my parents are still alive. Can I follow you to your house and to visit your parents? Oh yes, of course, sir, of course. And then so the girl took the man to her house and then come in and say, Father, sir, there is a Brahman outside would like to come visit you. So okay, everybody talking, visitors and host very happy talking. And the Brahman said, Sir, this girl is your daughter? Say, yes, she is very good girl, very good girl, I'm proud of her. May I ask if she's already married? No, she's still study, still a student. Okay, so in the Soviet country there is a prime minister named Lekki Yi. Do you know him? Yeah, I knew him for a long time. Okay, so his last son is a very intelligent person and good looking. He would like you to give him your daughter as his wife. Can you do that? He said, yeah, it's good. I agree. Because he and I is good friends. Also, he is a noble family. Okay, it's very, how you say, compatible. Okay, so this Brahman came home and tell the story to the prime minister. Yeah. He want to, yes. But then he has a friend, who is going to the Soviet country. So he just wrote a letter to give it to the prime minister, and that friend bring it to him. After that, the prime minister prepare all the necessary dowry to go over there. Yeah, to go to the house of the girl. Yeah, etc. And the family of the girl treated them very importantly, very appropriately. Yeah. Both of them were very happy and talking about the marriage of both sides. And then after that, they married, and then the girl go to the Soviet country, her husband's country. Before she went to the husband's family, the mother said to her, "Hey, you go to your husband's family. You must remember, always wear beautiful clothes, and new and beautiful. You have to eat nice food, good food, tasty food. Every day you always have to look into the mirror. Don't forget what I told you." Okay. Yes, ma, I remember. I would not dare to disobey you. Okay. And this person, the prime minister, heard the mother told the daughter like that, his daughter-in-law like that. He think it himself, What kind of advice? Yeah. Life is not always predictable. Yeah. You're happy or you're sad. You can eat good food, well food or not. This is not always. You cannot always determine. And every day you must look into a mirror. What kind of advice? What mother? Huh? Okay. This is very illogical. But he didn't say anything. And then he took his daughter-in-law home. Of course, already married, what to do? Yeah, already everything done, what to do? Okay, but the marriage is very, very glorious. Prime minister and this rich family, so it's beautiful. A lot of people watching and firecrackers, lighting every day, a lot, all the way down to the house. Yeah, it's as if somebody welcoming a god. In the middle of the way home, there is a restaurant, with a veranda, very beautiful. Everyone is gone inside to rest. And then the daughter-in-law came in last. And she came over and talked to her father-in-law like this. Father, even in our country, in Asian, father-in-law is just like your father. Your family-in-law is just like your family. So you address them father and mother, just the same. She said to her father-in-law, Father, dear father, this house you cannot stay in. You have to go outside and rest outside. So he was thinking, okay, why not? So he followed her, go outside somewhere else. Many people don't follow them, don't believe her, so stay in that house. In a while, a big herd of elephant came, and then they just walk everywhere, and then the house kaput. Many people die. Some of them die. At that time, the prime minister was thinking to himself, wow, my daughter-in-law saved my life. Yeah. And then they continued walking. Then they saw a little stream. Everybody stopped there and rest. But she came to the last and said to the father-in-law, Father, sir, here is not a good place to rest. We have to go higher up, mid mountain is better. Okay, so everybody follow her now. Okay, climb up a little bit higher on the mountain. Yeah, in just a few minutes, black clouds cover the whole sky, and then rain coming down, and then a lot of water from heaven as well as from the top of the stream all come down and cover the whole area. But they were on the high ground, so they're okay. They're not drowned. And then the prime minister thought to himself again, oh, this time my daughter-in-law saved my life again. Isn't he lucky? And then they continue on again. To their house, of course, every day everybody come out, greet them, and they have a party, etc., etc., nah? Like a marriage, okay. At that time, the prime minister give a very, very big party for everybody, yeah. And then the marriage ritual is finished here, yeah, it's done.
Chiêm chiều đâu vắng hững hờ cánh.
One day, the prime minister called all the family members come and say, sons and family members, I am very old now. All the family affair I cannot take care anymore. All these properties and wealth and the key to the treasure, whoever can take care, I will give it to you to manage. Manage all of them, okay. All the 6 daughter-in-law did not want to have anything to do. They're scared. And then the last one, the 7th, stood up and say, Sir, father, and all of my bigger sister don't dare to take it. Then I do it to help you. So he's very happy to give the key and everything to manage the house for her. In China, they live together, yes. And one person take care, just like a manager, and that's all. They live together. After marriage, still live together. So from then, she is very diligent. Get up early, stay up late, managing all the servants in the house, everything tip top. And then at the meal time, she always bring the meal to offer to her parents first, parents-in-law, first, and then offer to the brothers and sister-in-law, and then offer all to the nephews, the niece, and even then, she take care of all the servants, so they all eat. Yeah. After she take care everything already, she tell them what to do next. And then she eat last. The last one to eat. All the time like that. Every day like that. And the Prime Minister saw that she is a lawyer and hardworking person, different from everyone else. How come like that, you know? How come she doesn't follow her mother advice? Because before she left the house, mother said you must sleep well, eat well, and wear nice clothes. Huh? All the day, every day. How come she doesn't follow her to eat well? And then he come and ask, before you came here to be my daughter-in-law, your mother have told you, you must every day wear beautiful clothes. Yeah? Eat the best food, tasty food. And then every day you must look into the mirror. How come you don't follow your mother's advice at all? I observe not. So she knelt down in front of the father-in-law and say, Sir, father, my mother said to me, wearing beautiful clothes and new meaning, your clothes always need to look clean and neat and tidy. Yeah. So that whenever the house have guests come and you always look neat. So people don't think that you have a bad daughter-in-law in the house. Yes. And my mother said you have to eat tasty and good food. My mother meant you have to eat last, because then you will be very, very hungry. Everything will taste very, very good. I mean, everybody eat first, and then you already appetite. And then the food will taste very good. Yeah. And then your digestion will be excellent. That's the meaning of eating well and good and tasty food. And my mother told me to look into the mirror. It doesn't mean that the mirror of the brass or those mirror for makeup. She meant I have to get up early, yeah, and clean all the house, the furniture, everything, so that it look all clean, you know, everything, and all the blankets, everything have to take care well, so that it look so clean and sparkling like a mirror. That's what my mother meant. Oh God, what a mother and what a smart daughter, huh? Mother didn't explain anything, but she understood everything. Yeah. Wow. So the Prime Minister said, wow, wow, wow. Excellent, excellent. Your mother is a wise and a worthy person. Yeah. I am so respectful of her. And then he was so happy inside himself that he has such a beautiful daughter and capable and moral and, you know, very, very modest as well. Mm. And from then he even treated her more special. Yeah. Everything he entrusted to her, he never worried about anything in the house anymore. He feel peaceful now. One day, the king and the court officials was talking in the court, yeah, in the king's court, talking about national affairs. And then suddenly he saw a lot of the very special rice from somewhere, don't know, just fall onto the courtyard. And then he looked up, oh, there were some birds, you know, that they're taking these rice, and then I dropped some down. Mm. And then the king saw this is a very precious kind of rice. So he gave the officials, everyone a little bit to plant in their house, in their yard. And then the prime minister also had some and brought it home and gave it to the daughter-in-law, the last one, the seventh daughter-in-law, and say, this rice is from the king, gave it to us to plant. Please do it for me. My God, she alone and do all this, and now have to be a farmer as well. He really trusts her, huh? But this is the problem. The talented or the trusted person working so hard. It's not like, okay, you're talented, you're good, and then you treat it well. No, you work harder than everyone else. Much is expected from whom much is given. Yeah. Okay. After a while, the queen was sick. Yeah. And then all the medicine men came in and take care of the queen and say, Your Majesty, this sickness of the queen must use that special rice to feed her. Then she'll be okay. The one from the beach. Yeah, probably it's a wild rice. It's rare. And then he gathered all his officials and asked, some time before I gave all of you each one some rice, that special rice to plant. Is the rice ripe now to harvest? So all they say, no, it's a special rice. It doesn't suit this kind of weather and land. So we tried, but it didn't work. Nothing happened. Nothing come out. So the prime minister came back home. Asked the last daughter-in-law, did you plant the rice for me? What happened? Because right now, the king wanted it for the queen to cure her sickness. Yeah, so the seventh daughter-in-law said, yes, father, I planted and they grow a lot, and I plant extra second time, a lot, I save a lot in our store. Yeah, even if the king wanted to make medicine for the whole country, I have enough. Not just the queen. Wow, such a good daughter. Oh my God, I wish I had one like that. But I don't have any son, that's a problem. Any of you want to be my daughter-in-law? You can't, I don't have any son. Okay, please bring some for me, I bring it to the king. Of course. And she said, yes, but I have to ask someone to pastor it first and clean it nicely first. Wow, she's so detailed, huh? Not say, okay, here, but let me clean it and pastor it first. Okay. And the next day he brought that, not the rice with hope, but already clean and washed and ready to cook. Oh, isn't she good? Okay. He said, Your Majesty, obeying your instruction, our house have planted a lot of these, and we have a lot of harvest from that. Today we offer this rice and already ready to cook. Oh, how good. Yes, you have such a green thumb. He doesn't know. and then after cook the rice and the queen ate and she recovered. Yeah. At that time, there is a neighboring country, Dakwa Thị Lợi, with this Save country has some conflict. Yeah. About business, selling and buying. Then both countries often have problems with each other. Yeah. But even then, the king of the neighboring country, Thị Lợi, is still feeling reluctant, worried that the Save country has so many talented persons. So he has a plan to try to see if that country is okay, is really that strong or good, many talented person or not. Okay, the first time he ordered somebody to go to the Save country, he gave them 2 horses. Both of them are female horses. You like that? 2 horses, both are female. Yeah. And then he wanted to test to see if any of the country Save person know which one is mother, which one is the daughter. the horses. They're both female, similar. From the king to all the courts, nobody know which one is what. Yeah. So the prime minister went home looking very miserable. His face as long as the horse themselves. When you're sad or unhappy, why your face so long? So his face is as long as the horse. And then seventh daughter is always around and taking care, notice everything. She said, "Sir, how come today you came back from the court, king court, look so unhappy? What is the matter?" So he told the neighbor sent us 2 horses and asked us to differentiate which one is the mother, which one is the daughter, and we don't know how to do. We don't know what to do. We cannot tell. And they say if we cannot, then they're going to attack us. This is just a test, We attack us. So we are very, very worried. Of course, I'm unhappy. So the daughter said, "Father, this is no problem. Yeah, you bring in the court, a very young and juicy grass, a bunch of it, and put it there. You see which horse eats very relaxingly and almost like giving in for the other one, then that is the mother. If the other horse is eating fast and trying to grab everything, that is a young horse." Okay? The prime minister think, wow, that's very logical. Okay. He went in and tell the king like that. All right. And they tried it. That is correct like that. Okay. Then he called the ambassador of the neighbor country, come in and say, he point to the slow eating, relaxing horse. That's the mother. And then the one eating fast and kind of snatching and grabbing, competing. That's the daughter. So they know. Everybody know. And then the ambassador have to confess that he's correct. After the ambassador went, the messenger went. The king gave prime minister a lot of reward. Jewels, silk, all the good thing. And raise his salary. Our modern style, like that, right? Okay. And then the messenger went back to his neighboring country and tell everything like that. And then the neighboring country still don't want to lose, don't want to accept that they're loser. They bring 2 snakes. Both are same length, same size. Yeah. And then go there and ask them if they know which one is a male, which one is a female. If not, they will bring their shoulders and make war with them. Okay, they brought the snakes to the Savi country, and then both of the king and the official also still don't know what to do, don't know which one. And then the prime minister come home also. His face as long as the snake tail. Stretched so long. Okay. And he say, "Daughter, today they make trouble again. They brought 2 snakes and asked us which one male, which one female. And we don't know nothing. Yeah. Do you know how? You know how to how to differentiate which one?" She say, "Sir, that's also not difficult." Oh, man. What a daughter. Yeah. You just cover a bamboo tray with a piece of silk, which is flat, smooth, and soft. Okay, cover it. Yeah. And then put the 2 snakes on it. Yeah. Which one, lay still, and which one run around. Okay. Because the female snakes belong to the yin yang, Yeah. If it feels, it's cool and soft. Yeah. And then she would just stay there. Yeah, enjoy it. But the male snake is belong to yang, He saw a lot of people, then he just nervous and run around trying to escape. That kind of trait, is not like a flat, but it has some walls and a little edge around it. Yeah. In the old time, people use it to put things, like basket, but very big and flatter. Yeah. So he was running around trying to escape. So the prime minister thought, wow, that's very logical. I'll try that. So he went in and told the king everything. And the king did that. Oh, is it so? Is it so, as he said? So then he called the messenger from the neighboring country and saw them and do that. And they said, that one is a male, that one female. Oh, so the messenger also feel awesome, Okay, went home and tell his king. And then after that, the king, of course, raised the salary of the prime minister again. Award him with a lot of gifts, precious gifts.
Về bóng lạ nhà xưa, chừng như đám đứa con.
Okay. After that, the neighboring country still not believe that that this country is awesome, and intelligent. It's okay. They order this messenger go back there again, and bring 2 pieces of wood, very long. Both sides are similar. There's not one end bigger, not one end smaller. Only one. Sorry, one column of wood, right there. Ask them if they know which one is the root, which one is the top. You know how, right? Yeah. If you put in water, then the root is heavier. It come down. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't read it yet. Have a look. I'm not the daughter-in-law. I don't know yet. Okay, that's all. So said and done. Nobody know anything. Also, again, the king and the whole court officers, nobody know nothing. What? Huh? What a court, huh? King and officers know nothing. Okay, and then the prime minister went home again and asked the daughter-in-law, oh, daughter, this time that neighboring country, Dakswati, bring a wood here and ask us which one is the top, which one is the root. And also nobody know. Can you tell me, how to find out? She said, sir, father, this is even less difficult, more easy. Yeah. You just bring it into the river, put it down in the river. Which end, sink lower, that is the root. And which end, pop up, floating up, that is the top. Huh? I was right. I could be the daughter-in-law of the prime minister. Do you know any prime minister looking for a daughter-in-law? So intelligent like me, young and beautiful like me. Okay, yeah, okay, so they do that. Yeah. So king know that and do that, etc., huh? Yeah, put it in the river, and naturally they saw that. So they call the messenger come, they bring it in, they mark already. Say, that one is the root, that one is the top. Oh. Yeah. So the messenger, more respect for this country, came home and reported everything. Yeah, they know also, my Majesty, they knew everything. We better not test them again. They knew everything. So in Soviet country has many talented and intelligent people. Yeah. So after that, the neighboring country don't don't dare to make trouble or war with that savage country anymore. After that, he brought a lot of gold and silver and silk and all that, and make a gift to a savage country king. Yeah, and then he wrote also, "We praise your country with so many intelligent and talented person." So I also advise the king, the savage king, from now you should improve more of your moral standard and teach your citizens, all kind of principles, yeah, etc., etc. He talk like a teacher, loser, still try. After that, the king Bartinak order the prime minister come to him and ask, "Hey, all these answers, how did you know?" So say, "Your Majesty, this is my daughter-in-law, not I. Yeah, I don't have any wisdom like that." Yeah. After that, the king, was very, very respectful of this girl, and then even give her a title. Yeah, like the third sister, meaning the sister of the king, adopted, but third sister. So happy, yeah. After a while, she gave birth to 30 eggs. Yeah. 30 eggs. And chop it in half, come out 30 sons. The first, the second, they all have special distinguished feature, and are beautiful and good looking and strong. The whole country very, respectful of them. And of course their parents love them so much. And then after that, of course, they're married to the best daughters and moral and daughter in the whole country, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Yeah. Oh, this reminds me of a Vietnamese legend. The Vietnamese mother, the first one, supposed to came from heaven. Yeah. And she have a relationship with another person from the dragon origin. Yeah. That's why we call ourselves the descendant of dragon and angels, something like that, and divas. When she was pregnant, afterward, she gave birth to 100 eggs, and then 100 eggs become 100 children. Yeah. And then they divided, after they grown up, they divided into two. 50 gone to the mountains, and 50 stay in the plain. Yeah. Because they say to each other, you are fairy in heaven, so it's better you go live and high. I am a dragon kind, so I go low. So we both separate, And they practice, until they become better. They have a song about that. I think I sing it once to you before. Okay, this the person, the girl, seventh daughter-in-law, was a very, very very deep believer of the Buddhist three jewels. Often she went to listen to the Buddha's teaching. This day, she invited the Buddha and many monks come to her house for offering of lunch. After a meal, the Buddha came to the high days and preached to the whole family. Everyone attained one of the high level, of spiritual. Only the last son was less intelligent, less wisdom. He has nothing. He attained nothing. Possible in front of the Buddha and attain nothing? So terrible is that karma. It's possible, yeah? The last son of this beautiful, intelligent, wise woman received nothing, received no spiritual benefit, even in the presence of Buddha and a whole lot of monks. So much blessing. No wonder, huh? This person even is a very violent one, the last son of the Tisali, beautiful woman. Imagine a mother like that, she even can give birth to such a son. Huh? Understand? You never know. Imagine we thought such a mother, huh, and beautiful father would have never had such a son in the family, but had one. In the presence of Buddha and Sangha, received no blessing. It's like war around him. Okay. He's very violent. Every day he ride on the white elephant running around in town, playing. One day he passed by a big bridge and he encountered another son of the second prime minister assistant. They both met on the bridge, and both of them felt that the other must give way. Both of them think they are sons of the biggies, so nobody give way to anybody. Yeah, and both of them fighting. Nobody give in. And then the last son of the beautiful lady get angry. He jumped down from the elephant and pushed the cart of the other assistant prime minister's son. And then the prime minister assistant son fell down into the mud. Yeah, and he's wounded all over the body and muddy and everything. And then he left, of course, come home and crying all the way. And then he came home, he said to his father, assistant, this almost like prime minister, second prime minister. He said, Father, the last son of the Tisali lady has no reason at all push my car into the ditch and make me wounded like this. Of course, the father very, very angry. Huh? Oh, he rely on his muscle, and then also the close relationship with the king, and do this to us. Yeah, I will revenge for you. Don't cry anymore. They will see me. And then this prime minister assistant asked ran someone to make 30, the whip for the horse, 30, but with 7 kind of precious stone, not normal leather. Yeah. And then inside the whip, 32? Oh, 32, yeah. 32 whip, all with a precious stone laid around it. And inside he put a very sharp knife inside of the whip, big whip, I guess, nah? Inside a sharp knife. And then bring it there to make offering to each one of them, one. She has only 30. How come he make 32?
Parents and 30 sons.
Maybe, yeah. No, he brought it to the house and give each son one of the whips. Yeah. These sons, they are still very young, and also very temperamental. Oh, they saw this beautiful whip, happy, happy, happy. And they don't know the wicked idea, wicked mind of the prime minister assistant. Okay. At that time, the law of this country is that whoever came to see the king cannot bring knife with him. Of course, you know why, right? If anyone disobey this, chop chop. now, at that time, all the sons of the Tisale lady come in and out the court to see the queen, the king, just like a normal thing, because they like buddy friends. Yeah, the king treated them nicely. Yeah, because the king loved their mother. Yeah, I mean, respect and love. One time, the prime minister assistant came in and talked to the king. Your Majesty, the 30 sons, maybe just 30 and they say 32, yeah. The 30 sons of the Tisali lady is very strong, muscular, yeah. Even one of them can fight 1,000. Each one of them can fight 1,000 person, no problem. They are scheming to harm you, to make a coup d'etat, to take the throne. So the king heard that. He's half doubted, it's not possible. Why, you know? Yeah. And then the prime minister assistant added on oil on fire, say, yeah, I have watched it, Your Majesty. It is very evident, yeah, because each one of the son has a whip. Yeah, inside the whip there's a very sharp knife. Yeah, so the king asked the guard to check out all the whip. Obviously, of course, each whip have a knife inside. Oh my God. So the king asked all of his, strong bodyguards out to stay there waiting and call the 30 sons come in the court and quietly chop all their heads off. Just like that. Because he saw the evidence, thinking they're going to kill him. So he killed them first. Yeah. First he took all the whips from them and then chop all their heads off. And then put all of this, all the head inside one of the coffin. Wrap it all up, tape it all up, and then bring it to the Sali lady. At that time, the lady Tisali invite Buddha that day. Yeah, invite the Buddha and all the monks come for lunch. My God, can you imagine the love of the king? The king should have asked, should have checked it true or not. Don't just believe like that. But of course, the king cannot imagine why the prime minister assistant would say such thing, for no reason, right? Yeah. Okay. At that time, that day, the house is very happy and, busy with offering to the Buddha. And then suddenly, the king's subordinate brought the coffin inside. And she was worried. She was happy. She think, oh, maybe today the king also brought some nice food to help me to offer to the Buddha and the Sangha. Yeah, she thought like that. Yes. And then she want to open it. And the Buddha say, no, not yet. Wait. After I eat, wait until I finish my meal, then you can open. Maybe he knew it's not appetizing thing inside. Because, if she opened right there, she probably fainted and died and nobody dared to eat anymore. It's such a terrible thing to see, 30 head inside. Can you imagine? Innocent people. Yeah. After the Buddha finished the meal, and then the Buddha called her to the side and said to her, lady, you should know this body is ephemeral. Today you may have, tomorrow you might lose it. Yeah. And during the time that we have it is suffering. Today headache, tomorrow pain here, tomorrow cut here, always suffering when we still have this body. actually this body is not ours. You can see that. You might go out and just fell into the ditch and die, or some car will run over you, some snake bites, and lion, tiger, etc., etc. Yeah, it's always something fearful about the body. It's always dangerous. Even if we try to protect so much, it won't always stay with us. We try all we can, but sometimes it just happens that we lose the body. Yes. And this body is bound by all kind of vexation, trouble, anger and sorrow. Even though loved one, very deep loved one day would lose each other. There's all kind of suffering because of the body. He's trying to prepare her, I guess. Nah? Yeah, so she don't faint and die. Yeah.
Khi ra hua cho ma khoái cho lũ này ngơ ngác say nhạt nhung ngơ ngác say.
Even though we love each other so much, but even lovers, they also make trouble with each other, attachment and worry about each other, jealousy, all kind of things that happen because we have the bodies. Yes. It's nothing really good for meditation and practitioners who wish to find the truth. Yeah. Only the people with great wisdom would really understand that the body is really a source of our trouble. After the Buddha said this, she suddenly opened more of her spiritual power and then rise up her spiritual level. Anaham, that's a high, very high one. Almost like Arahat, Yeah. And then she was very happy. And she prostrated to the Buddha. Thank you. Yeah. But I ask you, I request 4 things from World Honor One. Number 1, please let me offer medicine and all the food accordingly when any of the bhikkhu are sick. Yes. Number 2, when the bhikkhu need to see doctor, I offer to pay for that. Yes. Number 3, any bhikkhu that came from far away, please let me offer them meal and thing first. Tired, thirsty, That's why when you come here, you have meals already on the table and drink. Still have, right? Yes. I told them always have food and drink on the table. Because people come different timing, Yeah. Or some people has not eat enough at breakfast because morning too early don't want, and later want to eat a little bit more. Then always have something for them, and it's like that. Yes. It's not like we greedy and want to eat a lot. It's just something to calm the stomach. Sometimes it's too empty. It's sour and make trouble, right? You have pain, so just something, right? Okay. Are you okay there? You can stretch your legs. You look like suffering. Okay. And number 4, any bhikkhu who are going away, far away, may I offer, like a club sandwich? A pack, no, not just, like a lunchboxes. Okay. So, praise be the Buddha. When the Sangha, when any monks have a sick, and then if don't have good medicine and appropriate food, then the sickness will not heal so quick. Yes. And also maybe difficult to recover. Yeah. And because of that, they will die. Yes. And she says she want to offer for the doctors of the Sangha, She said that's the first reason why she want to offer medicine for the monks and food, yeah. And these, the doctors, yeah, we say the doctor monks, because they need to take care of the patients, monks. So they have no time to go out to beg themselves. Therefore, I want to offer to them. And the monks from far away who came here, they do not know anyone yet. They cannot know, they will not know where to beg, and maybe some dogs, bad dog bite them and all that, or maybe bad people will hurt them, or maybe scolding them, degrading them. So that's why I want to offer to them first. Yeah. Until they know where to go, and then acquaint themselves with the road. I told you that's why. If you offer, you have to put yourself in their position. This woman, she's so wise. She knows everything. So she don't just say, I offer everybody the same. No. She categorizes it, and she know why. My God, such a beautiful woman, and son died like that. It's terrible. It's not fair, is it? Yesterday you told me it's not fair, truly not. But this is all common. Maybe the Buddha will explain later. Yeah, there's a lot of pages here. Probably we will explain a lot here, okay? And the Pichu who has to travel far away from here, if they don't have like a lunchbox to take with them, then maybe they cannot beg on the way, because you never know where the houses are. Sometimes no houses. And then the road may be a danger road, maybe a lot of poisonous animals. Yeah. And then if they have to go, please also dispatch somebody to go with them. So they have friends. It's better than go alone. It's too dangerous. Yeah. Therefore, I want to offer them something to take with them. Yeah. So they have together and go. Yeah. The Buddha heard all that, praise her. Oh, excellent, excellent, precious, precious. Your heart is so good like that. It's a very great merit. Yes. It is as if you make offering to the Buddha. Yeah. For the Sangha, it's as if to the Buddha. The merit is as big. Yes. And then the Buddha and the monk left. After that, she asked someone to open the coffin to see what the king reward her. And then, 30 head of her sons. Imagine it's you. Imagine if it's your son. But she has already been touched by the Buddha before that. And he opened her wisdom eye already, and her heart. Her soul really understood that life, body is impermanent. Therefore, she doesn't feel attached to anything. She was not crying. And she was just think briefly. What a pity. How sorrowful. If you're born, you're bound to die one day. And, transmigration in all different way of life. How come life is so much suffering? That's all she said. At that time, all the family heard that all the families of the wives of these 30 sons heard that their son-in-law were killed by the king as third. They said to themselves, there was no reason why the king killed innocent people. And then they were very angry. All of them brought their own their army, and then surrounding the king's palace, want to revenge. And the king Batinet run to the Buddha now, and then they also run after him, and then they also cover the garden of the Buddha, the Kiwang garden. And then at that time, Anand, go out and invited them in to ask why they're doing like that, why they're surrounding the garden of the Buddha, and run after the king. So 32, how come this is 32 and that one only 30? Probably, 30 only, right? And 32 whipped and 32 the father-in-law. It's funny. Maybe some wrong typing. Okay, never mind. Here, 32 father-in-law of the sons of the Sali lady come in and bow to the Buddha and then stand on one side. The Anand kneel in front of the Buddha and asked, "Praise be the world honor one. 32 sons of the Tisali lady, what did they do in the former life so violently or not? How come the king killed all of them in this lifetime? Please tell us." So the Buddha said, "Oh, this is a karmic story. It's a long, long time ago. It started. At that time, there were 32. Then it is 32 then, yes. At that time, there were 32 friends, very close friends. They are buddies. One time, they went out and stole a buffalo and came out, killed it, and eat together. A party. Near there was a very old and poor woman, has no son, no child. So these 32 persons brought the buffalo there and asked her to kill for them, to make a party. So, okay. Oh, no. They brought it there to kill the buffalo in the house of that old lady. Yeah. So she let them, use her yard to do it. Okay, fine. And then in her house has enough, everything, wood and pan and pot. Yeah, everything she lent to them. Before they are going to kill the buffalo kneel down on the floor and say to them, please let me live. Please don't kill me. Because if you kill me now, in the future life, I will not let you live. Even up to the day that you became Buddha, I will definitely revenge on this. All of them heard the buffalo begging like that, but they don't care. They push the buffalo down and kill it, and then fry and cook and everything and eat all together. And at that time, the old lady also has some food, because she's poor. Normally, she doesn't have meat. Yeah. And then Anand, you should know, the buffalo at that time is the King Batanak right now. And the people who stole the buffalo and killed to eat, they are 32 sons of the Sale lady. Because of that karma, so over 500 years, often being killed by this, king, in former life even, yes. Not finished up to today, yeah. The old lady, because she was very glad to help to kill this buffalo and eat it as well. So 500 lifetimes she must be the mother of these 32 sons, and always she has to witness them killed in this way, more or less. After hearing all this story of both sides, Anand asked the Buddha again, praise be world honored one. But then, what kind of merit did these people do in order to be born in, noble and rich family and very powerful body like this? Please tell us. So the Buddha said, Anand, you should know. It's also another long time. long time ago. At the time of the Buddha Kasyapa, there was one woman, old woman, very respectful to the Buddha Sangha and teaching. Her family very rich, very rich house. One time she took out a lot of incense and cream and to mix with some colors so that she can repair one of the Buddha's stupas. Yeah. Halfway there, she saw 32 young men. So, by the way, she said, where are you going? I have something very meritorious. I am going to paint the Buddha stupas. If you help me, then life after life, you will be very strong, powerful, and muscular. Yeah. Oh, really? Really? Okay, we come with you. Then after painting the old stupa for the Buddha, they say, because of your advice, we have some meritorious action today. We want to use that merit forward to our future life, so that wherever we were born in the future life, we will be rich and famous and powerful, etc. etc. Yeah. And the old lady said, yeah, of course. The 3 jewels will make your wish come true. Anand, you should know. The old woman at that time is Desali lady, the mother. And the 32, now they say 30. It's not fair. 30. 30 son. Now that's, at that time became her son. At that time, all the soldiers and general surrounding Buddha's forest after her or that, they say, they also realize this is all karmic retribution. So suddenly their anger, their hatred, gone. Yeah. And then they all came in front of the King Batinak and say sorry, apologize to the king. At that time, the Buddha, because of that, he preached more things about people, more expounded deeper about how to be good, to do good things. And anything that violent and bad you should cut off from your life. Yeah. And told them the 4 noble truths as well. So everybody happy, and become friends, and went home. End the story. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present. I was thinking something nice, and then always a Buddha story, always something. If not chop chop, then it's chop chop. Okay. All right then, huh? All my dear ones, I let you meditate. We meditate together for a while and then see how it goes. Okay, huh?
That's just her.
Thank you. You like it?
Yes. It's very good.
You want it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Master.
Bye-bye. Good night. I love you. Can I speak? I love you. I really love you. I don't want you to go. What's to do?